There's a 1,000-year-old secret to get through every day of life the happiest you could be. It allows you to make the most of your every waking minute. I had been told the secret by my dad, but now I've tested it myself. If you are a kid or a parent, boy do I have a story for you. All week, my dad and mom have been talking about how great of an Olympian Bruce Jenner was. I don't know what brought it up. It's been like 30 years already. Well, it got me pumped up. I went outside and decided to see what kind of power I could put on my tennis serve. I was smoking hot until, the storm sewer. It got stuck in the ball and there wasn't any rain to carry it out to the holding pond. Dad was pressure washing the driveway. I told him what happened and he said,
"Get your mother to watch for cars so you fish it out with a net."
So I got the net, duct taped it to a pole, and went after it with Mom on the lookout. Guess what? The net broke off in the ball. Now I had a tennis ball and a net stuck in the ball. Dad was still pressure washing. I told him what happened and that the tennis ball was floating on top, but the net sunk to the bottom. I thought at this point he would say,
"Kid, it's going to be dark soon. Do you think I have time for all your little kid problems? I work all day, I come home, and work all night."
But instead, he said,
"Get a new flashlight in my Orvis fishing net and fish them both out of the vault."
He then went on pressure washing. So, I got his new flashlight. It's a very bright one. He got it as a safety prize at work. It was his pride and joy. It could call Batman. I went back to the storm drain with the new net. I first went out to the tennis ball and I snagged it in the net. "Yush!" I yelled. I sat down the flashlight and pulled out the ball. I did it! But then, unfortunately, the storm sewer inlet was slanted down and the flashlight rolled straight into the vault. Kabloop! I was terrified. I thought Dad would say,
"What's wrong with you, kid? I got that flashlight coming in 14th at a safety meeting in a dunk wall race. It's waterproof construction with a 4-day battery life. Now how do you expect to find it in that ball in good working condition?"
I started telling myself the 1,000-year-old secret. Steady demeanor, steady demeanor, steady demeanor. Rather than freaking out, I kept myself calm. Luckily, so did Dad. He looked over and saw me and Mom standing there and must have known something was wrong. He walked over and asked what happened. He tried a couple of times to blindly fish for it, but then said,
"Connor, when you borrow something from someone, you need to take care of it as something as your own, and be prepared to replace it if necessary."
I then found myself pressure washing the driveway. I felt really bad about losing his flashlight. This was a good way to settle my debt. We cleaned up and had a good evening watching a movie, but I still felt bad about what happened. The next day we went to work in the garage and I ventured back over to the vault. It was now a sunny day out. I looked at the vault, my eyes adjusted, and hooray! There it was. I could see the flashlight at the bottom of the vault, under the water. Its strap was floating upward. I told Dad. He looked at me and said,
"We need a treble hook."
He gave me a fishing pole, and in 2 attempts, my flashlight was out. I was also able to snag the net I lost. And Dad then said to me,
"A steady demeanor keeps a clear head so you can efficiently solve the problem. It also keeps your friends and teammates helping each other versus trying to come up with excuses or seek blame. If you do this every day, you'll have a great day every day. And remember, son, the calmest person in the room controls the room."
That's what I told him. Dad, we're not in the room. We're standing in the street. So that's my story. The day I learned the power of keeping a steady demeanor no matter what the situation. What's wrong with you, kid? I got that flashlight coming in 14th at a safety meeting in a dunk wall race. It's so hard. My dad and Mom have been talking about how great of an Olympian Bruce Jenner was.
Oh, R2's got to shut up.